bring glory to my bloodline.
Ow!
Look upon the Emperor's faithful and tremble.
excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity. That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before. My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencius, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of Her Ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty. Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct. So that you may fulfill your blood duty, whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate. I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back, especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities. There is, and you will meet him soon enough. To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others. But of course, the Lord Captain...
Let the faith guide my path to glory. The Divine watches over us. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars. Let us walk this path to the end. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Our foes shall be crushed beneath our unyielding might. Your end is nigh. I will not be deterred. I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens! And so it shut. Your corrupt way has failed you.
What suspiciously poor timing. I'm afraid I must remain here.
Know your duty. Let the faith guide my path to glory. The Divine watches over us. We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
That is simply irrational, lady.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation.
What is this? Is this some...
I give that permission to the... Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more even up...
Edelthrad, I believe
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? You are direct. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor. The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers. I set the course for Rykad. Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars. Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it under the protection of the Gellerfield, we shorten the route to our destination. Crossing observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new... You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have no need for... In that case, I shall head to...
My soul is ablaze with righteous fury.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice!
Don't touch me!
One fewer target.
My face
I took care of this one.
Ha! Death to the heretics!
Just a minor setback.
Death to non-believers! Chaos guides me!
My enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet.
Death to the weak!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I serve the ruinous powers! Ah!
Crush the feeble! That's gonna hurt!
My place is at the fore. Pain and duty go hand in hand. One fewer target.
Follow my lead. The glory of the Imperium!
Out of my way!
Just a minor setback.
I can handle this.
I took care of this one.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto...
From what we have seen,
The casters are not working, or have been sabotaged.
Trust me, this is hardly surprising for a crew of thousands.
Sporadic riots on the lower decks never reach these compartments. No, the tumults of the rabble are always... possibly, quite likely. We will investigate at a later time. Right now, we need to isolate the affected compartments and try to assess... Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go off...